and with swordy arm here, prepare to stab it if it moves.
Oh god.
Swordy and Scruffy against the king! Woohoo!
Okay, so... Alright, time to blow this horn.
Before she blows the horn, I'll grab a gravity bow.
I'm crafting ice.
You have to what now?
Gravity bow.
Oh, right, gravity bow. Yeah, anyone who has, like, preparation spells, go ahead and cast them.
I use ice.
Oh, I'm gonna cast enlarge person on myself first.
I'm gonna use... I can
Well, we're like
target-
gigamaxing now or something.
Yep.
I can cast that onto Xander.
I mean, if you want.
Oh wait, I can cast up to 5 creatures with ice armor. So, I'm gonna cast ice armor on myself, on Geralt, because he's very wounded.
I'll be fine.
Um,
Me and Sir Stabby here. They're gonna
on
kill the
Scruffy
bitch.
too, and on thingy, Claude, and also Barney, because I don't want Barney to be in trouble.
He does indeed come alive when the horn is blown. His eyes open suddenly, and he rises, now wielding his giant 4-meter sword, carved in stone.
I want to put that in my
Yes.
stump.
As a 23 to hit,
It's a hit.
12 electricity damage, and 20 slashing damage.
You take out a few chips of his breast, but he doesn't even seem affected.
Oh boy.
I feel like I should slap it, but I don't want to.
Bastion, you're up first.
Feasibly undoable, but could you go back and get the ballista?
Through the door!
Yeah, Rosemary and Barney, hold the door open, he'll fire. Now you reload it for him.
What?
Your arrow definitely makes contact, the same harsh that you're used to from your gravity bow. Once again, however, it seems to do nothing to him.
I'm just gonna quickly inspect and see if there's any... He appears to have any weak points.
A 18? You can't see anything
18.
on him. Solid and moving stone. And strangely resilient stone at that. You've barely made a dent.
I know he tried this when he was inanimate, and now he's an inanimate object. Because I don't have any spells to do damage until next level, so I'm gonna have to do with what I have. Detect magic. Hopefully get some information.
Detect magic. Okay. You notice a grand total of 6 points of magic in this room. There is the King Rinda himself, the door behind him, and each of the 4 pillars. The pillars are tall and almost reach the ceiling.
Guys, could you just be guessing? Maybe it has something to do with the pillars.
Does the pillars go to the top?
Strangely, it doesn't quite. It looks like it's a ceiling beam, but it stops somewhere like a meter before the roof itself.
Abel, you climb up to the one near you. Baron, take this one. I'll take the one farthest.
That would be best.
What am I supposed to do with the pillar?
I could throw you up it if you want.
Do what?
I wouldn't
Alright.
suggest that now you have a sword for our arm.
I also
He
have a
has
shield
another
on
hand.
the other. I have a second hand. I'm gonna pull out the heavy flail, and I'm going to smack it.
I do.
Please hit. Fuck. Oh wait, yeah, no, that does hit. 6
It
damage.
feels super awkward to swing a heavy flail with one arm.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fully wound. I'm sort of like clutching it under my arm and swinging.
Yeah.
it.
It doesn't do much.
Great.
Rinda. The one who dealt the most damage to him last turn was Varian. So Varian, he's going to strike you with his great sword.
Fuck off.
And he is so big that he swings in a cone.
Oh,
In a
great.
oh. Well, I mean, I'm the same size, but okay.
I'm dead.
He swings here.
Oh, thank God I'm not dead.
Which actually manages to only hit one of you. He swings his sword wildly. The sword doesn't really cut you, but it bruises you massively. Your body is one big black sore right now. The sword continues through you as though it had hit nothing, and crashes into the pillar next to you. It crumbles.
Uh-oh.
May your problem might be bad. Okay, guys, I have a separate plan. Knock them over.
Baron, who was just now looking for magic, sees that the pillar releases a little subtle burst of magic when it's crushed. But you can't see what it did.
I just do as planned and climb up the pillar.
On the very top, you on the square that is, the magic sigils and incantations that's been placed upon it etched into the stone itself. It doesn't mean much to you though.
I can't read this.
Varian, you just took a heavy blow.
I'm just gonna go a quick glance on the roof where the pillar was. There is nothing on the roof, on the ceiling. I mean.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. How hard does that pillar look?
Quite. It is solid stone. In fact, you sort of doubt that his sword swing would have crumpled it usually.
I think I know what we need to do. We need to get him to destroy the pillars.
Why does he get to have all the fun? I'm missing an
No,
arm. I deserve this.
My brain's still fuzzy. I'm still part drunk.
You've also had to be like a World War II field medic.
Yes, and I've still got your arm probably sticking out of my pocket.
It's flapping about and
Witchy
just running
grip.
around.
This is disturbing Baron very much, mind you.
I'm sorry. I just think it'd be great for practical jokes.
Do you realise when we get out of here, I'm taking that arm and going over to Toscana and finding the nearest cleric and just going, can you put this back on this?
Stepping into the church doing sermon. Oi!
Just in the middle of service, just do the full Aragon. Through the just push the doors open with a sword in the hand going, "Oi, bastard, at the bolter thing! I got
I lost my fucking arm!
my arm fell off, can you fix it?" if the guy at the altar doesn't go, "Excuse me, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Goes into the corner of the room and starts stabbing with your arm. No.
Alright. Rose, is that a turn?
I'm gonna go this way and just stay here behind. Hopefully he didn't see me.
Behind
the rubble.
what?
Behind the rubble.
Okay.
Det var det killen har gjort det därför.
I can't really do much though.
Alright. Azure?
I overheard. Okay, just curious, because I overheard something from. What's his name? Bastion. Talk about not being able to read something. I cast. Read magic.
Read magic. The sigils seem to reshape themselves into a language you understand. And you are able to learn exactly what these spells do. You now know that when crushed, all four of them, it triggers something in the Rinda replica.
Hey guys! I read these scribbles! It says that these pillars do something for him. I don't know what.
Well done, Barney. I'm just hiding behind the rubble.
Alright.
And
Oh, will I do something before I lose consciousness again?
Okay,
Oh
okay.
no, it is my fault. What he needs to... He's a Dark Souls boss. He's done his big attack. He needs to take 3 rounds to breathe.
Gerald,
Please
your turn.
protect me.
I'm going to go over to 5-foot step towards the pillar. Yes, I realise that stepping on him.
Alright.
And I'm going to try and push the
Basically,
pillar
like,
over.
dicing him up now. You're just like, want some
Going
of
to
this
try to
butt?
push the pillar over.
Yes.
Alright. Give me a strength check. Hadn't considered this one.
That's new.
Oh, fuck off!
It kind of fits.
While you do that, go ahead and make a combat maneuver. A CMB.
Yeah, I got the thing. Combat. CMB. Hey!
You actually managed to push him aside a little bit.
Get aside. I'm gonna
Make
push
room.
something over.
I'm literally in the state of, I've lost an arm, you are the least of my troubles right now, move.
Yeah.
You moved a statue.
And I'm just sitting in the corner with your arm, stuck a middle finger up on your arm and just like
Oh, that's actually a
Like,
point. You know my severed arm,
Okay.
would that enlarge as well as me?
Alright.
It's not
Oh,
you
it's
anymore.
not part of you anymore. It kind of
Gerald,
got
you're the
cut off.
only one who has taken offensive action in this round.
Oh
So,
great, this is how I die.
just like before, he's going to swing at this entire area.
Uh-oh.
Mate.
Yeah,
Mate,
this whole
quick.
area.
Come and roll out the way.
Okay, what do I roll?
So,
It was a joke.
21 damage to the big guy. And 17 to the not so big gal.
8. Ow. Today is not my day. I shouldn't have
And
got
the
up.
pillar is hit and crumbles.
Okay, now you're just showing off, you big bastard.
Once again, it doesn't actually cut you, it just bruises you like being smacked with a giant rock. His sword replicates sharp, but it sure as fuck hurts. Feel like you're breaking every rib every time he swings it.
I feel like I've already done that.
You are standing tall. You're standing tall on top of the pillar right now.
As I heard, Baron said that we need to destroy the sigil or something like that. I will take my short sword and try to, well, stab at the,
Stab at the stone.
yeah. Yeah, no.
It doesn't seem to be affecting anything. You have one more action if you want it.
Okay, I'm going to try and climb down the pillar again.
Okay, do a
This
time
clearly
check.
is not working.
Okay, so the second pillar is destroyed as well.
Yes.
If you're gonna destroy the one I'm on, please take me down first.
Okay, so are we supposed to destroy the pillars? Do something else? I'm just. What are my options?
Destroy the pillars.
Okay.
Please take me down before you smash the one I'm on.
Something happened. The alcohol and the chili powder that I've been having lately has had a weird effect on me.
You don't say.
Suddenly
what's
have
gonna
the
happen.
shits.
All of a sudden, my belly starts getting warm. And then,
Everybody has a time.
fire belly!
Alright.
I start breathing fire in a 15-foot radius.
You want to hit him with
Right,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Alright.
Okay, Nate, word of advice. Hit the deck now. Hit the deck and don't get up until you hear the fire go out.
Okay. Yes,
Right behind you then.
the flames doesn't seem to do much to the solid rock, but he does turn around and he looks down at you.
Sorry, Mr.
You still have a move action.
Yeah,
Move.
The fuck?
Move.
Over here.
I'm gonna go that way. I'm over here now.
He's going to re-attack.
Right.
I feel this party might be killed here and now. Oh
Baron?
god, oh god, oh god.
Some of us are.
I
It looks like it's about to massacre not Grandma.
Oh, no. I look around anything I have at all.
There are small little pebbles that float up here. That's it.
That'll do.
I'm still waiting for Baron to go fucking Super Saiyan at this rate.
You have to wait.
It's gonna
for it.
happen. I'm just waiting.
Just wait. You have to wait. Just levels have to happen. So wait for that.
So, you want to chuck a pebble at him?
No. I look at my inventory. Wait. I pull out my scroll of fireball. Will this help?
You have a scroll of fireball. I forgot. What?
No.
I like
No.
how he just casually pulls it out. Hey, I got this thing. This really fucking dangerous thing.
I open up and read
God,
it.
no.
What? How do I use this thing?
No, don't use it.
Oh god.
Pick a point in the room.
It's
Not a square, but a
completely
point.
wasted.
Like corner.
Pick a point and kill half the party.
Oh god. This is so...
He doesn't take damage. There's no point in this.
Destroy the pillar you're on.
Yes, cast fireball at the pillar you're on. Kill half the
I
party.
cast fireball centered on
Don't do
myself.
that.
So did the scroll read to say points somewhere?
Yeah.
Yes, it has a step-by-step
But
instruction.
you could summon
Point
like
here,
you could summon
kill
an
party.
elephant.
It pretty much does, actually.
Boy,
Alright.
doing the kill party part.
I read the scroll what it says and do what it says and I point at the giant statue guy.
Directly at him.
Pretty much.
Oh well.
Are you
Geralt is
sure?
dead.
goodbye.
I just turn around, see him do this, just salute him. With the sword arm.
It says that's what it does, so that's what my mind says.
It also says that you could expect the fireball radius.
Okay, in that case.
Oh, goodbye.
Am
I
I dead?
point
I'm
I
dead.
point to his left. I point
I'm
to
a cook.
well, I point to his left, but
Here? On the corner?
right on there, pretty much.
And it hits him, but nothing else.
Oh.
I'm not barbecued.
You make a massive explosion that makes all the fly out every side. This is where you would usually deal 66 points of damage.
Yep.
But he doesn't mind. He does, however, get all his attention up at you.
Oh,
Please use your move action to move.
leave Grandma alone!
He can't. He's already used the move action to retrieve an item.
God
Go on.
damn it.
Go ahead.
Oh
Me?
boy.
Baron is
Okay.
dead.
As I see Baron do this, I'm just gonna turn around and just go, why haven't you been doing this from the start?
I only had one!
Alright, so I run over to Rosemary and to protect her as I wield out my rapier.
Okay.
Why do I feel like with school nerds and we just go out into the playground for 5 minutes and the bullies beat the shit out of us and then we go home and cry?
Right. So
That's what this dungeon feels like.
No!
Because someone...
He gets tragic too! Who hits him? Go away! Oh, I didn't say it then, but I wanted to hold my move action to jump off the pillar when he swings. Can I do that, please?
No, you spend a move action getting the scroll and a standard action casting.
Oh, crap.
You are on the pillar.
I'm at 23 health and I have my rapier out.
Alright. Jolt.
You
Looks like he is about to run over to the pillar where Baron is standing.
Don't you swing!
And I will indiscriminately swear at it.
Alright. But because he's looking to destroy the pillar, he's going in like a downward slice. He can't reach Baron, but he definitely ruins anything he's standing on. Baron, you're suddenly in a free fall down down towards the pile of rubble.
Ah!
Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
Okay.
15 is just enough. You manage to land pretty much unscathed.
Try and shoot him. Get his
You
attention.
can. Certainly. He's got an AC of 12. As long as you hit him, you have his attention, until someone deals more damage than you this turn.
I had to do more than Grandma.
This time I'll just do normal gravity bow, no deadly
Yes.
aim or anything like that.
You had to do more than anything we could do possibly at this time.
And I will yell to everyone in the room, don't hit him!
Don't worry.
You still have a move action if you want it.
Oh, I'm going to ready my move action as when he comes over there and tries and swing, I guess I will move when that
Okay.
comes to do a tumble or something like that.
Sure. Varian?
I'm just gonna turn where I am facing Baron and just protect him from anything. Just make sure Baron is okay.
Alright. Rose and Claude.
Claude is gonna do a bit of a run, and he's gonna be a total cat, sit on the feet.
Yeah.
Of course.
He's just gonna sit on the seat.
Okay, cool.
I am going to... I'm going to sit still and try and wait for my belly to calm down because it's still making all weird noises.
Alright.
Are you drinking the alcohol that you
Deep
have?
breath,
to it?
and you can see sort of the embers emerge every time you exhale.
Just burn my nostril hairs, just like...
Yeah. Nice. Cool. May?
And make a duplicate of myself.
Cool.
And that duplicate will now move over to the other column to try to get the king's attention with the sword.
So he's standing there. The duplicate is standing there.
And it uses it catches his attention with the rapier because of my ability to intimidate foes with my...
Yeah, okay, cool. That's an awesome spell. I haven't heard of that.
I basically Naruto'd this.
It's a first level spell too. That's super cool. Gerald.
I'm just gonna step out of its fucking way.
Yeah, alright. Cool.
Even though you stepped on the sharp rock, you died.
It's turn.
Oh no, I now need to amputate both of my legs at the knees.
He's gonna go to here and do another corner slam. Yeah. You have a move action, Bastion.
Yes. I will try and make as much as an acrobatic check as I can over and under Geralt.
Go ahead. He moves slowly. It's very possible to make this. You slip on by. The attack is made, cutting right through the duplicate and smashing into the last pillar. The last pillar collapses. The roof seems intact, but Rinda retracts into the middle and performs an elaborate pantomime as though the roof is falling upon him. And then he simply shatters, turns to rubble.
Oh man, it's just splendid performance.
Yay!
Bravo.
Cool, I now need to go and see a cleric back in Tuscard. I'll be back in 5.
I'm gonna sit on the throne with Claude, and I'm gonna knight him with Geralt's arm.
Nice. Not nice. That's actually super nasty.
Before Rosemary can do this, I'll walk over and just snatch my arm out of her hand.
Oh.
I just literally, just as she's doing it, not even look at her, just go, no!
So the door down here, does it open?
Prefer my
Yes,
arm to
it
not
does.
be
Or rather, it becomes solid, so you can open it yourself.
I open it and I walk inside.
1,000 razor blades come and slice your face off.
Fuck.
You're not very handy, are you?
You lose your right leg.
God damn it.
No.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
I was about to say, let me go through. Fuck it. I want to make my one trip to the cleric worthwhile.
I'll hop my way.
The room you enter is fairly simple. It looks like there are tombs in here lining the walls. It seems like they're made for higher ranking officers of the army. And then there's a pedestal in the very middle. And it has sort of a soft velvety center with like the sort of boxes you would get jewelry in.
I
And
want
the
it.
silver band that lines
I
it
want it. I want it.
like a ring in the middle. It is a fairly powerful illusionary effect.
I'm gonna try and touch it.
Alright, you can. It's a ring, very well decorated, mithril, with a couple of whitish gems on it.
I'm gonna pick it up and try to inspect it to try and understand what the hell this is.
First of all, the ring itself has 5 gems, 4 gems surrounding one black one. You go ahead and a spellcraft to identify what it does. With 21, you all sort of put your heads together and manage to figure out what it is. It is indeed a pretty powerful magic item. It's called a decoy ring. What it does is every time you make a withdraw action or you become helpless, such as when you are knocked down to 0 HP, you instantly turn invisible for 3 turns and create 4 mirror images around you that runs in each direction.
Would have been useful in the other room.
Yeah, like the illusions will matter against.
I'm sure it'll be useful again. Probably.
I want it. I want it. I want it.
We'll talk about this later. Let's just get out of the dungeon before we distribute all the things.
Are we done here then?
I'm still just gonna inspect the room. You said there were graves in here. Tombs?
Yeah. They're sort of coffins that are slid into the wall. Again with names. This time officers.
Are there any just names?
Just names.
Initials?
No, but you can derive the initials from the name.
Does any one of them seem to be like the highest ranking?
No, I'm sorry.
Why don't you ask Scruffy?
Sure, I'll pull out the sword and I'll ask, do you have any idea what the hell's going on here?
Not exactly. It's been bothering me since I saw it. The statue of the central coffin in the other room. I think I recognize his name and his face.
So what is his name?
Apollo.
Creed?
Does he have a last name?
Is it Creed?
Oh, we can't hear it. Sorry.
Paul. I seem to... When I say his name, the title, the messenger, sort of pops up. It's all very faint still.
So AM maybe?
Maybe.
I'm gonna go look at the thing. Is there a thing called AM?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna turn the thing so it points at AM.
Yes.
I have an arm free. Should I risk it?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna.
I'll stick my other arm in.
No.
Circles, and you're fairly certain you've gotten one of them right. The others are probably right where they were.
Oh, others? Are there more? Oh, I
There are 6
misunderstood.
rings.
Oh, I
3 of them have
misunderstood.
initials, 3 of them have years.
What's this copy?
I immediately retract my hand. Are we sure about this?
No.
No, and if we are going to, we'll probably use some magic instead.
Can I have this chair?
If you can carry it.
I don't know if I can.
I don't think you can.
I only have one arm. If you pay me double, I will carry it.
How much
How much-
money do you want?
How much do you have?
Wait. Hang on a minute.
Can you drag it out the door?
Is 50
Alright.
gold enough?
Depends. I need to go and ask the clerics how much a rejuvenation is.
If Claude gets huge, could I pick up the chair, put the chair on Claude, and then ride him around Bellanox?
Probably.
Is that something I can do?
Yes, and we can reenact the scene from Aladdin where you went to Arabia on the giant cat elephant thing.
Prince Ali, fabulous.
Yes.
Blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
It
only
was an
difference is
elephant monkey.
the only difference is instead of it being the genie singing, it's me singing.
Okay, so let me just give it to you one more time, maybe with a bit more detail. The wall has, as I said, is sort of broken into 3 pieces, 3 double rings with initials on one ring and dates on another. The statue, meanwhile, is sort of this handsome soldier type. Maybe May has probably seen like 100 of his types in the music business. Thinks he's a bit too smart for his own pants. He is holding a rapier in one hand and the Horn of Heroes, or a stone replica thereof, in the other. And the plaque underneath him does indeed read Apollo the Messenger. And then there's the tomb in front of him. That probably contains the real person.
So let's defile the crypt. Ask someone cast a
No,
raise.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is that maybe, since, you know, the horn's been waking statues up, maybe it'll do the exact same thing.
I say cut the middleman out. We just ask him straight. We just raise him from the dead.
No.
Blow
Oi.
the horn. Blow
Oi,
the horn.
prick! What the fuck are we meant
Alright,
to do
so-
here?
Silver, I blow the horn to try to awaken the statue.
You blow the horn. It takes a second. Then Apollo's eyes open. And his stoic face brightens in a smile. Well done! You're the first to come to me in a man's age. You even did my bonus challenge. Not bad.
You cost me an arm, Mr. Apollo, sir. How do I get it back?
Oh! Looks like you were a bit fast on the trigger there. See, you
Yes.
didn't even let me explain the puzzle. Now, if you're here, then I am to assume that pretty grave upstairs. Fret not. I will give you all you need to know to set things right. For I am Apollo the Messenger, and delivering messages is what I do. So, behind me is the final resting place of St. Bellanax herself. Another level to the dungeon, hidden behind a puzzle wall that only her generals would know how to open. In case they all lost their lives, though, they left behind a clue that future heroes might take up the mantle. There are 3 places just like this one throughout this land. Ancient tombs that house great manifestations of the old warriors. Each of them has a name and a date of birth. Collect all these 3 clues and the way forward should be clear. It's hardly a puzzle at all. More like a lock with keys. Since you've already done so well as to come this far, I would like to present you with a little thank you. There's a loud thunk as the chests magically fill with items. These were some of my favorite toys when I was alive. Feel free. And since you already killed Rinda, you already found my ring. Nice. Saved me many a times. Not the last time, but many a times. It'll save you too. And here's a hint. I know it's tempting. Don't go sticking your hands and you don't know where it came from. So, did you want me for anything else?
What's the the name and the thing for the... We need 3 of the things, don't we? So...
Yep. You need to go find... There are 3 tombs like this one, each housing one of his generals. Their name plus their date of birth will open the way.
Do we have to fight giant statues then again too?
He
So-
nods.
one of the generals.
He gives you 3 place names that seem old and... You haven't heard them before. That is, except for you, Varian. You recognize one of these names. In fact, you're fairly certain you've been there. And found a sword.
Oh,
You mean giant butternuts?
backstory.
What treasures are in the things? Oh, treasure.
Oh, and do feel free to keep the Horn of Heroes. I won't need it anymore.
Very well. Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask why this elaborate tomb?
To make sure the wrong people don't enter.
Well, if the wrong people do enter and then do things well.
Or have their
I've
arms
been
cut
keeping an eye on you while you were here.
off.
I was set to be the judge.
Oh.
Now, I can't attest for your smarts, but I can attest for your valor. That's all that matters.
As he says smarts, I'm casually putting the stump behind my back and whistling.
Yeah.
Seriously, you're talking as if you're holding your arm all casually like, oh, this is okay now.
Shut up.
It still hurts like hell, but you're pretty good at masking it.
Oh yeah, I'm very much like, this is fine. Everybody looks like, fucking hell.